Maple Creek is a town in Maple Creek Rural Municipality No. 111, Saskatchewan, Canada. The population was 2,176 at the 2011 census. The town is located 103 kilometers southeast of Medicine Hat, Alberta, and 40 kilometers north of the Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park on Highway 21 and 8 kilometers south of the Trans-Canada Highway. The administrative headquarters of the Nekani Cree First Nation Band government is located 37 kilometers southeast of Maple Creek. History. After the Northwest Mounted Police had been established at Fort Walsh, settlers began to explore the Cypress Hills area, living along the creeks and doing small-scale ranching. The Department of the Interior was operating a First Nations farm on the Maple Creek, a few miles south from the present town site. In 1882 to 1883 the First Nations were moved to Capel, and the farm was then operated by Major Shercliffe, an ex-mounted policeman. In the winter of 1882, a Canadian Pacific Railway construction crew of 12 decided to winter where the town of Maple Creek now stands. This marked the establishment of Maple Creek. In June 2010, a flood submerged most of the town. The same flood hit much of southwest Saskatchewan and southern Alberta and even destroyed a portion of the Trans-Canada Highway. Heritage sites. There are two designated municipal heritage properties in Maple Creek. The W.R. or Heritage Building was constructed in 1910 and over its history it has housed the Union Bank of Canada W.R. or Law Office, Royal Bank of Canada, Bank of Montreal, Burnett and Amp or Law Office. The St. Mary's Anglican Church was constructed in 1909 in the Romanesque style. The church also contains a vestry, narthex and octagonal belfry with steeple that was added in 1928. Demographics. Climate. With the exception of southwestern Alberta, winters in Maple Creek are typically warmer than those in the adjacent plain region of southern Alberta and Saskatchewan, being a convergence point for Chinook winds originating along the Rocky Mountain front. The mean maximum temperature in January 2006 was 5.3 degrees Celsius for the Maple Creek townsite, compared to 5.0 degrees Celsius for Calgary and 4.7 degrees Celsius for Medicine Hat. The highest temperature ever recorded in Maple Creek was 43.3 degrees Celsius on the 5th of August 1961. The coldest temperature ever recorded was -46.7 degrees Celsius on 15 and the 16th of February 1936. Attractions. Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park, an interprovincial park straddling the southern Alberta-Saskatchewan border, located northwest of Robsart. It is Canada's first and only interprovincial park. Cypress Hills Vineyard and Amp Winery. Fort Walsh, a reconstructed Northwest Mounted Police fort and part of the Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park. As a National Historic Site of Canada, the area possesses national historical significance. It was established as a NWMP fort after and near the location of the Cypress Hills Massacre. Grasslands National Park represents the prairie grasslands natural region, protecting one of the nation's few remaining areas of undisturbed dry mixed grass, shortgrass prairie grassland. The park is located in the WWF-defined Northern Short Grasslands ecoregion, which spans across much of southern Saskatchewan, southern Alberta, and the northern Great Plains states in the USA. The unique landscape and harsh, semi-arid climate provide niches for several specially adapted plants and animals. The park and surrounding area house the country's only black-tailed prairie dog colonies. Other rare and endangered fauna that can be found in the park include the pronghorn, sage grouse, burrowing owl, ferruginous hawk, prairie rattlesnake, black-footed ferret and eastern short-horned lizard. Flora includes blue grama grass, needlegrass, plains cottonwood and silver sagebrush. Rob's Art Artworks opens July 1 to August 28, 2010 from 1 to 4 p.m. and by appointment, and features Saskatchewan artists featuring photographers of old buildings and towns throughout Saskatchewan. T.Rex Discovery Centre, a world-class facility to house the fossil record of the East End area, started many years before the discovery of Scotty-the T-Rex in 1994. Education. The Sydney Street School and the Maple Creek Composite School serve the local community. Great Plains College operates a satellite campus in Maple Creek. Notable people: Barry Dean, a former NHL player; Zach Smith, current NHL player for the Ottawa Senators;